Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. That is Wanda's Legacy. Our base is starting to come together over here. Did a couple extra huge production, well, mostly planning, really, in our base. We've got a research lab, hospital. We've got our freezers finally starting to come together. I also did switch the research actually over to sterile materials because I remembered, right, I do want to put it down in the kitchen. And if we are starting to work on a hospital, it might be worth doing that. I don't know if we're going to make this hospital really active until maybe we get medical beds. Because, I mean, we'd still gain some, but we'd end up making a bunch of extra single beds that might, I don't know, I guess we can deconstruct them later, or maybe in the long run we will need lots and lots of single beds still. Just keep increasing their barracks. At some point I might go to individual bedrooms. They do take a lot of space. They do lead overall to better moods. We could put some people who are more prone to bad moods in some rooms. That sort of thing might happen. Dry thunderstorm. Dude, with the fire, man. Randall. One thing I had not remembered was, hey, we should be home zoning this stuff. So we'll do that now. So yeah, I did move the cooker there already. Okay, there we go. This guy got set up, so these are both set to -9, which is going to make this a proper freezer now, which is good. The food here, I guess, hasn't been moved. It is important for this, but yeah, the stuff has to be hauled still. Right now, that is meaning that Huntsman is doing some extra walking, but I guess that's going to be fine. We might end up auto-dooring this later. It does take a long time to get through these doors. It's only going to be like one person, the chef, or maybe a second chef eventually going through it, but they will do that a lot, so it might be worthwhile. Although without the fluffy breakdown mod, auto-doors are very frustrating because they can burn a lot of components through random breakdowns. Still mining that area out. Yeah, that'll get constructed at some point just to fill in that gap so that we can mine the rest of this. Okay, we've got ourselves a smithy, which means we can make uranium maces, because we did get gifted some uranium at some point, I'm pretty sure. I guess we'll just make one for now for Squirt. So uranium maces and plasteel longswords are the best normal weapons, normal melee weapons you can get in vanilla RimWorld, right? Obviously, like the plasma sword and mono thing. That's not good. Although it is raining now. So, we're actually fine. Okay. So yeah, ultimately you want to use, you can use those two early on. And I like the uranium maces. There's not a lot of uses for uranium for us for a long part of the game, so we may as well use it for that. All right, yeah, temp's okay. It does fluctuate to -8 a little here. Surprising me a bit, because it does feel like a pretty well insulated room, but it might just be the movement. And yeah, there's this weird temperature thing. You can see this tile is hot, but it like instantly resets. The door mechanics are very bizarre in RimWorld. Oh, wait, no, that's right. This has got to be held open. Then it becomes ridiculous. There you go. So this is just, you'll blink to 100 every now and again and then go away. There you go. That's right. I forgot. That's the other part of the trick. You actually hold this door open. Because this door, the door tile itself doesn't count as a room. So it gets its temperature by looking at the temperature of the two rooms it's adjacent to, and it keeps averaging to that. It's doofy and degenerate and so entertaining to me that I'm going to do this, even though it really doesn't make much of a difference in this setup, but I'm going to have to do it every time until they fix it. And hopefully they never do, because it's just too entertaining. And it does make these rooms look really cool. So you can do like lots of symmetry. You don't have to punch out this awkward little chimney somewhere. All right, Devil Strand's going down. That's good. Animals, yeah, they had enough food, which is good here. And there's net positive growth overall. And we'll get the hay in case there's another disaster like that. We need some food stockpiled. Plus, at some point, we're probably going to want to do caravans. Although, hopefully someone will get us some horses or camels. We did get mules coming onto our map. We could just tame some of those at some point. That's possible as well. Okay, we are nearly out of wood. And we are going to use some for construction. tree situation's maybe not as good as it could be. But I guess we'll be fine. Okay. Walls are coming up. Good. I mean, we are increasing our electronics load. Actually, we're starting to run low on components. Next thing to mine out. We haven't had any merchants for a bit. I don't think they show up while you've got toxic fallout. Or maybe it's just Randy doing Randy things. Oh, okay. Speaking of transport car crash. I moved the horseshoe pin over here so that I can put down the orbital beacon. And the comms console has to go somewhere. I think this can be moved afterwards. So it doesn't really matter where we put it. This room is starting to get pretty full. Although I can start considering tearing down these research benches. Maybe I'll do that for a few. Come on, child. Okay, you're not a child. Well, you're 16. Psychically sensitive. And you're fine. You had a cracked pelvis. Oh, you're part of the Fallen Dominion. Okay, so we're not going to capture you. We will go and rescue you, though. Maybe you'll join us. Maybe you won't, but we can get some goodwill with the Imperials. But yeah, we don't want to anger the faction by capturing them. Oh, you just got up. So you're just fine. I mean, it wasn't a very bad injury. You're just going to walk off the map now? We might still get the mood boost from exiting the map safely. Destroy the camp. 3 Neanderthals is fine. You're a wimp. It's not the end of the world. Social, intellectual, animal. I'm not sure. I'm not sure we need that. Like, this would be fine, but microwave plasteel. I'm not sold on doing this mission. I don't think it's rewarding enough. Okay, we do have here, good, bad, poor. Okay, let's deconstruct that one and that one. We might just end up doing a bunch of rebuilding the beds to end up with some higher quality ones, but for now we can just get rid of those two. We're back on low food, and that is legitimately accurate now. We do have all these extra psychoid leaves. We could start doing something like that. We don't currently yet have the drug production set up for anything. But we may. More components over there. That's good. Okay, we still haven't mined out those components. Laura's still finishing the steel. Oh, did we just harvest a little rice? Yeah, the one I planted early. All right. And yeah, some of these do have like weird hit point things. So they definitely took damage from the toxic fallout. But all right, there's the sterile materials. Now go plate armor, right. Or sterile tile. You don't have to do under the door because it doesn't count as being part of this room. But we are going to want to floor this now because otherwise we're going to get tons of just dirt generation. I might want to start making another block type. So I think I'm going to do that. That way we can keep as much granite as possible for making walls where it matters. But what we'll do is we'll start keeping a stack of slate blocks. And we'll use that to do our flooring. Plus it'll look cool. Oh. What you do is copy these settings and paste them over there. Okay. Switch this to preferred and then keep these things as important. Okay. Then plate tiles. I mean, I guess I could even do like concrete or something in here because beauty's not important, but no, that's gonna be okay. So we'll do that all the way to over here. Now, there's still going to be dirt that gets generated from here to over there right now, but that's okay. The important thing is to keep the kitchen clean. And then we will be piling this as well, but we can wait a little bit before we do that. I want to keep more slate blocks. You know what? Yeah, we'll keep around a double stack. Now, because of the way that you make 4 at a time, it might sometimes go over that, but that's okay. Oh, we are going to do a ritual soon. Okay, you can plant that. Yeah, it is slowing down my replanting. That's not the end of the world. Okay. Did you do that intentionally to feed the animal? Or you just like randomly drop a meal there because you got distracted by something? And there's no way to know the current amount of nutrition. We know the growth per day. Well, it's possible one of the animals was hungry and had to be fed with a meal. I don't know. I'm not sure what I just saw. Yeah, horseshoe pin's like awkward, but that's fine. We'll have to get more entertainment properly going in these places here. But yeah, the fact that, first of all, we were going to get rid of the simple research bench at some point just because they're kind of obsolete. And then, of course, we're building these. That's going to free up some space over here. And then, yeah, we'll tile this area, get rid of the plants. We'll have lots of room to work with over here. So we'll be able to redo our production. This is still a little awkward. I guess I could take this time to just reshape this room slightly so it doesn't stick out the same way. There you go. Sterile tiles going down. Cleanliness is clean. And again, I think for cooking, all that matters is that it's not dirty. I don't think the positive cleanliness matters, like the sterility, whereas it does matter for disease treatment as well as research. Dirt is very bad, but positive cleanliness actually still benefits. Here, this is just to offset. Just if any dirt gets dragged in here, we have a safety buffer. I don't think we really need the sterile tiles, but it's such a small room that it really doesn't cost us much. See, some dirt is happening here, though. Squirt, can I get you to prioritize working on tiles leading into this room first? Because we need that buffer in place. Okay, there we go. So now we have a number of tiles that should help to prevent this. There you go. And then clean the room before you do that. So that's going to help. Now that we have this freezer, though, toxic waste packs, we have some storage for you. I mean, not much, especially with the food, until we get these extra shelves up. And the toxic waste packs, I think, can't go on shelves, but there's plenty of ground space for them. We can consider doing mechanator stuff. And that's why I've been delaying it. Maybe we'll use some of this room over here for stuff like that. Extra production. That still might not fit in here, even after all is said and done. Laura, okay, you're there. Did you finish mining out those components? You did, which are currently sitting outside and rotting, which makes me unhappy. Expose that. Mine those connected ores as well. Yeah, building more things to the components also means more things available that can break down, consuming more components. All right, I've got that. I need the comm station down. I didn't actually end up placing it. Check those pods 1 sec. Maybe I'll just put that in there. Oh, Fox. Oh, excellent recon helmet. Really? Let's have Emily throw that on. Because she's pretty important in our group. Oh, yeah. We go here to clear the force. There you go. I mean, someone would have put it on anyway. But yeah, I'm going to be happy with Emily having that on. An excellent recon helmet. Woo, baby. Okay, yeah, that's really good. All right, we'll allow that. It'd be nice to, like, preemptively tell these shells what they should have on. Because a bunch of things are going to start getting carried there until I catch it. But oh well. All right, I'm still doing some research. I'm currently on, oh yeah, plate armor. He's like, wow, you know what? Having a helmet's a really good idea. We should learn how to make more of those. I might just get you to drop these in place. Some extra walk-in that doesn't need to be because we actually are trying to deliver it here. And then we're going to be flooring this room here too. fact, what I'm going to do is this zone here, I'm going to delete it. Okay, we can do a Jubilee in a sec. I guess we don't get the cooldown and mouse over. All right. But yeah, we're not going to do another round of replanting in here because we are going to start doing flooring. Arctic Jubilee. Good chance of decent success and getting a joiner. Hopefully they're not garbage. Overall moods have been pretty good. I guess I could start laying down the tiles. Unforgettable. So it was really good, but we didn't get the 50-50 for a new joiner, but that's okay. I guess I should get a light in here before we do any more work. You know what? I don't like that it's kind of in the hall. I'm going to just offset it over here. Okay. Doesn't matter. Lights don't slow down pawns, I think, from walking through it. I don't think so. But it was just still bugging me a little. All right, working on some replanting. That's fine. Food situation's fine now. Although, I guess we could use this rice sprouting. Oh, power. We are using up a lot more power than before. That is very true. Huh? Move that. Take down this fence here. And then expand on this. Not enough wood stored. Oh, let me toggle this off. And the smelter. I do want... We have less than 250 steel. Run this. And then otherwise, we can smelt weapons and apparel that are... If it's crappy in terms of quality, or if it's low on hit points, we can also throw in, I suppose, the bio-coated. Now we're not setting up the destroy. I might, but that's okay. Forever. So anything that is, so for this, basically any bio-coated weapons will get smelted. I guess for the apparel, you can also, so ignoring clean, so basically this is anything that's tainted will also get smelted. But I'm going to go ahead and turn that off because it's a big power draw and we don't actually need this running right now. There we are. There you go. Positive power. Good. Just maintain temps and things. Excellent. But yeah, we do need more wood. Okay. I didn't hold control. We might get some berry bushes in there. Which I guess we don't need. Our food's actually okay. All right. Plate armor. We're going to flak armor now. Still some things pending deconstruction. I'm surprised they didn't do that because I thought, wow, we don't have materials for anything, so surely that would be happening, but I guess not. How you doing, the squirt? Yeah, almost 14 construction. Good. Hauling steel over here. Little awkward micro chunks. But Haskin is busy doing crafting instead of hauling. Although I think, oh geez, this room got dirty again. We do have it fully floored, right? Hunt. Clean the dirt first. Thanks. I guess, oh yeah, all this area is dirty. We might need to do a big clean. So make sure to get this hallway. There you go. I mean, more dirt is accumulating over here. We want time. We might need a full-time cleaner. Or again, what we need is we need more to be floored. Because it's when you transition from dirt to floor that dirt gets generated, which is why these days, hold off on flooring for as long as possible, because once you floor any, God, that got brought all the way in here right away. Ugh. I need the mod with the what are they called? The welcome mats. Right, we did that festival. We'll be able to do the Advent of Truth in a couple of days. Yeah, we'll keep these dailies up. We're still getting some power brownouts. I mean, we do have more coolers and things going on. This one has to definitely work quite hard. Let me grab some milk from out over there. Should I put M back on construction for a bit? I think that might be a decent idea. I think we've got some catch up to do. We could also do the link, but this is fine. Warg hunting Lara. Where's the warg? Out there. Oh, Lara's cutting down trees. Everyone indoors. Actually, let's just kill the warg. Oh, right. It's not actually properly aggroed, or maybe it is. There you go. Excellent. All right. A little bit of food. Squirt needs medical treatment. Ooh, that is a pretty bad bite. No denying that. Where are you going? Harvesting oak tree, harvesting. Okay, yeah, we got a bunch of people on plant and stuff, so that makes sense. A few berries. Have you been treated? You have not. Okay, huntsman's coming in. Good. Now we're being raided from multiple directions. They're attacking immediately. Okay. Well, I think we're okay for this. What I'm going to do is get everyone over here. Squirt. Turn that off, but I'm going to restrict you to our walled area. You're injured. You're melee. Yeah, we got our traps. That is a good number of people coming. But yeah, they're fairly primitive. Small group, so like instantly one goes down and that's enough to cause a break, because as soon as it's 50%, there you go. I think that's it. All right, well, that's something. Now, Julin, you're bleeding pretty badly. You're pretty good at fighting and research. Gourmand's kind of a pain in the ass, because even when in a good mood, they can break. Jealous actually is really annoying. Although it won't matter when they're in a barracks, but otherwise, and then annoying voice. So this is, we could use a really good researcher who can also fight and breathe fire. Also, you have a naturally bad mood too because of being an impid. Yeah, no, I think we say no to you. I think you're just going to cause too many problems for us. Don't think I care about doing this raid either. Plasteel might be nice. I mean, Hyperweave is excellent, but I'm not sure that would be enough to do anything with, so we're not gonna. All right, we'll let people out again. Look at that warg. Bunch of rain. Those walls going up. Not the most important thing, but we are going to want to mine out this area at some point, and then we'll be annoyed if there's not a wall there because, it'll cause issues. But now, that won't be an issue anymore. Good. Yeah, refence that. I guess I can frog this for deconstruction since it happens after construction. In fact, I may want to manually force this. There we go. And then we'll get some extra solar panels in there too, but I don't know, maybe the solar panel first would have been better, but I'll build the wind turbine. That was not in a fantastic mood. Well, we are seeing some dead bodies. We need... It's time for the cremator. I think it might be. Oh, it was under production. We don't have the means for it right now, but that's... I don't know if you can move these after. Because we already need to expand this when we want TV or whatever, but I guess for now it's okay. We'll throw it there. I think this can zot, so we want to roof over it. And blocks and stuff should get made. Haskin must be due for growth soon. Yeah, soon enough. Oh, how much? You need 150. Okay, which we have now. Like, part of me is like, oh, maybe I should make sure to keep this number up higher. Squirt, we get you to prioritize work on this, buddy. I know you're still injured. But tough. I just want to make sure this is going to get properly prioritized over other granite things. Although I guess we're not using granite for anything right now. Low food again? Yeah, but no, our crops are going to be fine, so I'm not worried about that. And then I should maybe put the corpse storage over here. Dumping stockpile. Right there. It's going to be for critical priority. For just humanoid corpses, I suppose. They get put there. Yeah, I like it. Oh yeah, I forgot the crematorium has huge construction time. Well, I mean, huge relative to other things. Not the same as, what's it called? Like the altar where you put the artifacts on? Yeah, that thing is insane. Never did deconstruct this. What's Emily up to? As I say, she's also doing construction. There you go. Which I think is fine. We need some help right now to accelerate and catch up on a couple of things. That we still are looking forward to this. Royal Tribute Collector. We're not going to give them anything. Although, if Randy wants to send us a raid while the Royal Tribute Collector is around, I guess it's not the worst thing. Okay. You are in bad shape. Emily, take over, please. Plants are dying off over here. That's okay. All right. Add build. Cremate. Do forever. Burn apparel. Do forever. I guess I can't filter out smeltable, which is annoying. We'll just set it like that. Now that uses a fair amount of power, so I might want to toggle that on and off. I guess for now it's okay. Spike traps, good. Squirt's probably asleep. Yeah, we did work them like crazy here. And yeah, as soon as a couple more of these, mostly I think once the power's up, we'll floor this. But I don't want to use up my construction workers too much right now. Laura, I know you're hauling there. Rather than just haul the bodies, let's go ahead and scorch them. Another pod for us to sell. We still haven't gotten a merchant in a while. I mean, excluding these guys. And we even have our comms console up now. Guarding for Patronus. Patronus Royal Archaeologist recently extracted 2 prisoners, ancient crypto sleep, vault, and intend to question them. Keep them prisoners secret from the rivals. Paralica Base. Okay, so just keep a couple of prisoners right. Oh, we can get a death rest? Capacity serum. Sorry, first I thought it was the mechanoid red serum, which would have been really exciting. This is cool if we get a vampire. We don't. Plasteel Gladius, that is a really good melee weapon. Or we could just pile on some more honor. I think I will say yes to this, because it'll be fine. Our food situation should be okay now, which is really the only thing with these prisoners. Just got to keep them alive, and they can't move around. We are going to say yes to this. I'm just trying to decide if I want honor. Yeah, go on. And we'll consider starting her ceremonies soon here. All right, now these guys here. Yeah, no interaction, no interaction. Perfect. Just keep them alive. The only thing that matters. Ooh, dead guinea pig. All right. Something out there hunting. I think. Okay, so that's all the humanoid bodies dealt with. So we're going to just power this off. Can we build the machining table? Yeah, because I would like to go and tear down those mechanoids before they rot out completely. Although, getting the power up first is probably more important. We're going to do that and go rest. Em, I'm going to get you to work on this, please. Or do we just research geothermal and get that hooked up? Is it time? I don't know. Thank you, Em. So I put a separate auto cut on you. All right. Still happy you exist. All right, prisoners being fed meals. We might want to move where our prisoner thing is too, just for like walking from the kitchen, but that's fine. All right, machining table getting made. Thank you. So traps are all back up. Power's currently okay. Did Squirt take over here? No. We don't have components. I think, yeah, over here. There you go. Thank you, Laura, for doing that quickly. Because what do we need merchants for? I don't think we can rush our way up to fabrication and starting to make components without buying some components somewhere along the way. I mean, we were definitely getting traders for a while, and we did get the Imperials, so I think we're not event glitched. We turn up the cleaning priority. Maybe on the non-researchers? Just try to get them to do it a little bit more. What was that? Oh. Dead boomlope. Okay. Do I want to put out this fire? It might be a good idea to do that real quick. Reset everyone. Just because it might spread and become a huge pain in the ass. Yeah. But yeah, don't clean. So you're back to mining over here. Good. Squirt. Okay, you're working the machining table. Good. You can tear down these mechs. We could look at transport pods for gift flinging. We're gonna want them to deal with the Mechanator stuff. It's some new lovers. Laura and Squirt. Okay. Well, if I move this bed here, I could build a double bed right there. And it would be adjacent to the end table. And they can share that. Make sure it comes out to at least a good quality bed, which at this point should happen. Squirt is very good at constructing, so he should just naturally do that. But if he fails and doesn't make one that's at least good quality, we'll tear it down and do it again in an automated way. Oh. Copy. Paste settings. There you go. Waste path. Good. Okay. I'll get resorted because that's not the use. There you go. Shred mechanoid. Do forever. Maybe we'll prep getting a couple EMP grenades, and maybe we'll also try to always have a kid helmet around. Okay. Haskin, I know you're sleeping, but I'm gonna... Oh, you don't do smithing. Emmy, come over here. Shred those mechs. We may have already lost one, actually. That's okay. Oh, and I guess you're right. You're continuing. I'm going to reset you there, Em. I'm not worried about prioritizing this. I'm just going to toggle this off for now. Although our power situation's better. Maybe we can afford to have some of these on. Dang it. I don't want to keep this area home zone because I don't want people to bother cleaning the crops because that seems weird, but we do have to react to fire. Yeah, that'll get resorted. That's going to be fine. So we can increase these meals. Well, okay, we still define meals forever. Well, we can potentially change this now because we were doing this to make sure to use meat as quick as possible before it goes bad. We can still set a fairly high number here. Here, I'll do it less for the 1x over here. And same thing with the simple meals. Well, maybe there, something like that. Do you not have... You don't have that. Oh! I have this one up. There we go. That's probably a while ago. Whoa, well. There we go. So, yeah, you count all types of meals except the packaged survival meals. So we'll probably get to cooking some simple meals right now because we probably don't have much in the way of meat. Now, our cattle number is increasing. We are going to start setting some auto butcher rules. I mean, strictly speaking, we only need the one bull. Right? Sometimes I like to have the spare. But, you know, as long as there's breeding happening, I guess it's okay. And I'll set it here. Now, sometimes I also do the slaughter pregnant. Obviously set this number higher in that case. I think that's probably okay. One adult male, no more than 4 non-pregnant females. In fact, maybe I could lower this number some more because they do cycle in and out a lot, but that's going to be okay. And then after that, some auto butchering might start. We don't need a tremendous amount of meat if we do have a lot of the milk, because that can also be used to make the fine meals, I think. Because it's an animal product, so that counts. Yeah, it'll butcher the extra bull, which is okay. Well, slaughter there. It's not getting butchered yet, but it will soon. Yeah, walking through here is a little awkward. I guess I'm going to move this just one tile over. That was being kind of dumb. Squirt's actually just doing some cleaning. No construction in the queue? Okay, well, it is time, especially with the sign that you're cleaning and not doing anything else, for us to start flooring here. Not there. Yes to here because dirt management. I could put like concrete or something cheap under these doors because they don't count as being part of the room, so we don't really care about the beauty part. But I think it's fine. We'll just keep working on those slate tiles. So we'll get this room done because that'll help the beauty of this room, which matters. Now we'll still be getting dirt in and out from these adjacent tiles, but we can keep expanding that. I mean, at some point, no matter what, there is going to be a transition from dirt to non-dirt. You know, even if we build a sidewalk, I mean, it's going to happen. Although I often like to do it outside so that the dirt like generation happens outside of the rooms. I think I'm going to clear the plans over here. Especially this one, but maybe even these lines. I don't need them. I mean, we can see what's going on quite clearly, and it's just starting to annoy me. I think I'll get rid of these plans too. I'll leave that because it actually kind of borders the dumping stockpile in a way that doesn't look horrid. Emily, I'm going to bring down your construction. Yeah, just go back to research. That's going to be fine. So you got your actions and things you can use. Do we want to... You know what? Before this episode ends, let's go ahead and accept the yeoman ceremony for Emily. can she get that's useful? Solar pinhole, which I probably won't use a lot. I mean, you know me, I don't end up using the psychic powers a bunch. And it will cause Emily to do meditation, although in theory she'll do that as a recreation, perhaps? I don't know. And I can be explicit. Like, just do it here and not encroach on your work time. Oh yes, pawns want to sleep together. Squirt and Laura. There. Make you happy. Honorable bestowing ceremony. Psycaster. What did you get? Oh, you did get solar pinhole. All right, cool. So I'll have to read up on it again. But I know it makes light and a little bit of heat. It's not enough light to grow the plants, but it is enough light to not have the darkness debuff. And maybe, I mean, we could use it indoors, although I don't think I care to do that. Oh, we could use it in this room if I'm not caring about... It's actually not a terrible idea. Do you have enough juice? Yeah. Here, solar pinhole in this room. There we are. Oh, it's actually chilly again, right? We're back in the fall, so our heaters are going. Our coolers won't. I mean, these still will, but maybe not as hard as they were before. Flooring is happening. We're still doing some low-tech research here, trying to gain the ability to get some armor. And yeah, we will start with helmets first, I think. Because we have no coverage there whatsoever, and a hit to the head is basically going to be fatal. I mean, there's plenty of torso hits that, of course, will be fatal pretty quick, but we'll see. And travelers passing by, still no merchants, and it has been some time. It's a little bit annoying. We do have the psychoid leaves, so we could start considering... Well, we could make psychite tea for our people to keep them happy, remembering that it is only adults that can drink it every 2 days safely. We can't make a generic policy. That's one of the reasons that the drug policy over here is set this way. This is just what they carry, right? Which, I'll just do this. I'm not going to care about this right now. So that we don't accidentally have the kids have a problem. But what I can do is I can make a new policy that's basically a copy of this one. Which it is unfortunate you can't copy. He okay or something like that. Same thing. They can do this for fun or for addictions. It's interesting they don't allow this, but I guess they would drink it naturally anyway, so maybe it's just redundant, but that's fine. We'd still want to say panoxyclin every 5 days, but we could say for these guys that you can drink psychoid tea every 2 days. Keeps you in a great mood. It doesn't debuff your consciousness like I used to do it with the smoke leaf, but the smoke leaf did give them a consciousness debuff, and the tea is a little bit better off that way. So we could consider doing that. Wow, marriage is on already. Squirt and Laura. That was quick. As soon as they got a bed together. I mean, it's a little awkward in here. But, you know, they try to stay quiet. I don't know if they do loving in a barracks. I think they're just happy they get to share a bed. I don't know if they actually do the loving. Which, if we wanted more kids, and at this point, I might be fine with that. Although I'd probably want the growth pod to get past the annoying baby phase. Insert commentary about not wanting children in real life either, right? The annoying baby phase. Ugh, terrible. Yeah, okay, I gotta wrap up this episode. I'm gonna do that now. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.